Hi guys, welcome to Coding Ambitions, and today we will be creating our first app in Jetpack Compose, Android Jetpack Compose. So let's start with that. If you don't know about what is Jetpack Compose, you can check out my previous video on this, where I have some introduction about Jetpack Compose, why we should use that, and all other things. So let's continue with this. It's about just like after clicking on new project, it will take you like new project templates. Few templates are there, so you will have to select empty activity. This one is for Compose. It will automatically install the dependencies there. Whatever is required, it will automatically add dependencies in Gradle. So let's continue with it. So let's name it and hit finish. Add syncing dependencies, and we can see dependencies here, and yeah, you can see these are some normal dependencies which are required for Android projects: core KTX, lifecycle, activity compose, and then these are compose related dependencies, so which are required for Compose, right? Jetpack Compose, and these are also related to Jetpack Compose UI tooling. They are used for preview purpose. So let's see, and today we will be creating a login screen in Jetpack Compose. So just let me go through some basic things here. So this is Compose material 2 theme. This is basically a theme, so which every Compose activity will have. It will have single activity most probably. So, and in single activity we will have set content. This will set like inside the theme. We can use all the Compose code here, right? So let's start with the login screen. So you can learn more about this whenever you will be like creating a project. So you can explore it more, like what we can do many things here, like dark theme. You can use this detects the theme is dark or light. Accordingly that we can apply our color schemes, and then we can pass the colors according to that. If dark, we can apply dark color scheme, otherwise light color schemes. We can add some color schemes here like dark, color, light, and these few things: primary, secondary, tertiary. These are some material design related concepts. You can learn more about material design on, right? So material and material 3, you can use any of them. Today we will be going to learn material 3. So let's continue with that. So we are going to create a login screen, right? So this is the surface. So inside this we have greeting, right? Let's first run it and see what's the output of this. Yeah, first time it's booting, so it will take up time. And yeah, here we go. It's displaying just a simple text here, right? So what we want to do is we want just username, password, and login button, forgot password, link, and all those kind of things here, right? So let's see how we will going to do that. So for that, so for input text field, we will be using here, either you can use text field, simple text field, or alternative can be there. This is a composable, everything will be composable. This is also a composable. This surface is a very common composable. This can be used for background, for cards, and many more things. We can apply shape here, color, and related border, many things we can do. This is just kind of a background, you can think of it, right? So let's say apply some, as of now initially we will assign it empty value, right? And on value change, initially let's say we are not applying anything here, and opt-in for experimental material 3 API. Yeah, so because we are using material 3, so many of the APIs on material 3 are already in experimental, and they may gonna change, but it usually happens they don't change, but still this is their like warning, you can say. So the material API is experimental, is likely to change or be removed in the future, so we will have to opt in for that, right? So let's opt in, and so we can set label here. Label is just a composable, so we can use text composable here. Text is basically just for displaying any text, so we can use here username, and apart from that we can use, what we need to use is maybe, yeah, visual transformation is used there. Like that, say we want to display password or normal type or password, like for dot 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 for password, for that purpose we need, but in this field you can skip, but for just understanding purpose I will apply none here. No visual transformation will be there, it will display text whatever we will type, right? And then copy it, paste it, just give it name, password, and first let's check it, what output it will be giving us. Oops, yeah, because this requires a restart of the app. So you can see it's just displaying normal input field here. So what we can do is we can use outline style. Oops. Outlined text field, right? It will look better. So it's there, but you can see they are above each other, right? They are collapsing. So what we need to do, because on the surface we are using directly two fields, they are not in the like column order, like one above the other, one below the other, they are not in that order. For that we need, for vertical alignment we need column composable, right? So we will pick them up and put them in column. And now let's see. Yeah, it looks better. They are one below each other, right? Password is below username, right? That's cool. So now in the column, the second thing can be, we want to align them in the center, right? So for that, what we need is, for the column we have arrangement, vertical arrangement. This will tell us about how we want to arrange the elements vertically, right? So it can be arrangement bottom, center, top, there can be many types, right? Which we can learn, which we will learn more about in some in-depth tutorial, about where we will be learning about column, rows, lazy column, lazy rows. I will create separate tutorial for that, right? So as of now you can think of this is for alignment vertically, right? So what we need is, we are going to give it center, right? Let's give it center and let's check it. Yeah, they are in center, cool. And now what we want to do next is, they are coming in the left side, not horizontally center. For horizontally center we need horizontal alignment, so we can alignment, put it center horizontally, right? Let's check it again. Yeah, it looks good, but now we need them full width, right? It will be better if we apply them we take them in the full width, just putting this padding in the left to right in horizontally, just of like 16 pp or something. So for that we need modifier here, for like padding, for every those kind of things we need to apply modifiers here. So what we need is, first we need to give this fill max width, because we want to column to be gets filled in full width, right? And then we need padding. So we need horizontal padding, that is 16.dp. Usually padding we give in .dp. What it do is it converts it into dp. dp is the measurement unit used by Compose. So yeah, cool. Let's run it and see the output. So they are still in the they are not taking up the full width, right? So what we can do is we can apply modifier here as well. Dot fill max size or maybe fill max width. Cool. Because by default they are not gonna take the full width of the like column, right? We need to apply this modifier there, right? So now they looks good. Yeah, username, password. So let's make it some standard readability, increase its readability. So yeah, and now we want, what we want is we need some button here, right? So that can be like login or submit button. So let's add that. And the button composable is simply there for that. And what we will do is we will add just a simple text here, that is login, right? Let's check it. And instead of this like every time running and installing, we have preview as well here. So what we can do is we can like put up all this code like in a separate composable and then use that. I will do that. Wait a minute. So you can see it's not taking full width, right? Again, apply the modifiers. Modifiers dot fill max width. Cool. Can see now it looks a bit better, but now something is lacking. Spacing is not proper, right? For spacing we can use spacer here. Modifier dot we need to give it a modifier dot height, modifier equal to, yeah, so whatever height we want here is 16.dp, right? Similarly, if we want space here as well, we can do this, right? Now let's check it again. Yeah, it looks good, but now something is lacking. Login button, I think its height should be a little bit more. So let's just assign it 56 dp maybe. By default it's taking lesser. Yeah, it looks good. Or maybe you can try out. This is up to you, like how you're designing it, right? So one thing you will notice, it gets updated automatically, right? This is hot reload. This is applied on some specific properties, not for everything, right? Now it looks good, but and now what is missing? The heading is missing, right? We can add one heading here as well. That is just, we can take a simple text and we can apply login, right? Let's check it. Yeah, but we need space here, and that is a bigger space. So let's take it 36 dp. Usually you should not take these directly, so you should take them from dimension resources. just for the sake of tutorial I will be covering them, not covering them, sorry. So but you can take them from the dimensions. I will cover that in coming tutorials, you will see. So this is just a simple login screen, but now still it not looks cool, right? So we can apply some style here. So material theme dot typography, this is text related styles are all styles are here. So then what kind of like body large you can play around with them, so you will know about them, what for each for is for what purpose is each one is used. So you can try out this. So let's try just display medium. Yeah, it looks good. Or maybe we can try display small. Yeah, it looks good. So similarly you can make it more attractive by applying some styles and many more things there. So now let's check it. Yeah, you will notice it's not typing, right? Because it is composable, just a composable. It will not update because we know composable updates its state only when some state changes. So for its value we have applied empty, right? And just let's do one little experiment here. What it says, without value it's not, maybe giving some issues there. So value is a must attribute there, right? This was just an experiment, right? So that you guys will understand about outline text field. So now let's say we want to change it, right? So but for that we can use val username equal to remember mutable state of text field value, because it has this value is of type. If you check it, this value it will be of type text field value. You can check it, it will take text, selection, composition, these three things are there. Similarly we can take it for password. Cool. We are applying remember here. That is similarly to like if we have some live data or something in the view model, in the like if we are not using compose, it's similar to that, right? So let's check it and apply value from if we want to use, we can directly use by here, I think. No, that is for remember savable, I think. Yeah, cool. Let's try first with it. And now this is a mutable. Oops, we did something wrong here. Mutable state of sorry, we need to pick up mutable state. By mistake we pick mutable list. So and we will pick up its value same as live data, right? And similarly on its click on value change, what we will be doing is we will updating this, and we whatever will be updated, then this state will be updated, right? So then this composable will change, and then what will happen is it's this value will be changed. This depends upon this, and this we are changing on value change. Similarly we can do for password. So let's apply it password dot value and then password dot value equal to it, right? We can format it, right? And now let's run it. Yeah, let's check it. Yeah, it's working fine. And one thing is lacking now. For password, we don't want to displaying our original characters, right? So let's apply visual transformations there. Yeah, this one. So what we can do is, there is something called password, yeah, visual transformation, right? So let's try. You can play around them. Yeah, you can play around with them, like there are many transformations available. Oops. Coding, yeah, it's cool, right? As of now we have prepared a login screen, you can see it, right? So this is just a simple design. For functionality purpose we will be coming those things in the coming tutorial. So this is just like an example how we can create an app, and we can use like some column, and this remembers, like you can, if you check its documentation, something it's composable, right? It remembers the value, right? So this is about the how we can create a login screen, simple, just for the purpose of like understanding our how we can create first app in Jetpack Compose. So this is about the how we can create first app in Jetpack Compose, and similarly on click here button you can do many things like posting, calling APIs, posting data somewhere, and all those kind of things, right? This is all about like how we can create a simple login screen in Android Jetpack Compose. So, and in the upcoming videos we will learn about like how we can even learn more advanced concepts of like Jetpack Compose, states there, side effects, and many more things will be covering there. Bottom tabs, navigation, many more things are yet to be there, that will be covered in coming videos. So stay tuned for that. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please share the video and also hit the subscribe button for more such tutorials on Jetpack Compose. And in the future I am going to cover Kotlin multi-platform and Compose multi-platform as well. So stay tuned for that. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a great time, keep coding.